Let us begin with giving you all a warm welcome to the fifth section of the Fountain of Knowledge. About the Fountain of Knowledge, it is a student enrichment program started in 2021 and 22 that aims at providing an eye-opening experience to enrich students' learning outside the classroom. The program is designed to help students connect to the real world outside and enhance their knowledge with a wide spectrum and non-academic topics.
The topic of today's workshop is Understand Chinese Martial Art, and you are going to understand more about the Wing Chun and its application in management. We are honored to have Dr. Hubert and to be our guest to share his insights and experience on practicing Chinese martial art. Without further ado, may we invite our host, Mr. Philip Leung, to introduce Dr. Chen for us. Thank you, Philip.
Thank you, Bobo. Well, I just want to say one thing, Dr. Chen, call him Hubert, okay, he's a good friend of mine, he's my tennis buddy, and he does not practice martial arts. He knows martial arts. He's not a teacher, okay? He's a big boss, he's a company listed, publicly listed company in Hong Kong. The company name is Hong Kong Sea International Holdings, a very sizable technology company, and he has been visiting for many, many moons. Very successful Hong Kong homegrown company, okay? This is Dr. Chen, and he wears many hats, and he's also board directors of so many companies, okay? One of which you may know is called Hong Kong Federation of Youth Groups. 中文嚟叫咩啊？香港青年協會。He sits on the board for many, many years now, okay? That was actually Rosanna Wong's. That's back to Rosanna Wong's day. Rosanna Wong actually came to STC and he was a speaker, and he was well liked by all the students there. So he was given a title JP. Now everybody tell me what JP is. What is JP? Capital letter J, capital letter P. Not you, okay? Student, I want students to answer JP. Right there, JP, right? Well, that's Chinese. What about English? Hey, you got it, man. You are what? Your name is Super City. Super Dry. Super Dry Athletes, okay. Steven, congratulations. Yes, that's justice of peace, right? And if you do good work in a society, in a community, and your work is so unique and so good and being recognized by the government,
then you deserve this award.
That's right, and it's a title, it's an honorary title. So let's put our hands together to welcome Dr. Hubert Chen. Okay?
Thank you, Philip, for your kind introduction. Philip actually is my tennis mentor. Although he is about 10 years older than me, but his tennis is so good that he just stands still and then can attack and defend without running. While I'm always running around to catch his ball. Okay, so thank you for coming. And the objective of this meeting is twofold. The first one is I would like to teach you the very basic fundamental technique of Wing Chun, which is the punch, Wing Chun punch, 日字衝拳. Why? Yeah, the capital, Chinese capital of the sun is like this. Yes, like this, similar to this fist. So 日字衝拳. This is a very basic one, but good enough in case you have unexpected incident or argument on the street and somebody want to attack you. And this is that Chitongkuen is good enough to defend, to protect yourself, particularly for the ladies. And the second objective is how to apply the theory, the basic philosophy, the concept of Wing Chun in management. All right? You are expert in Taekwondo.
Yes.
And
Black belt.
Albert, you are expert in Ying Zhao. Right? Okay. So, Ellen, you are Ying Zhao. Yeah, okay. So who else? So So how do I relate to Hubert? Very short story. My 師傅 is a Mr. Jerry Leung, and his 師傅 is a Mr. Wang Song Leung, who is the student of Yemen. And who is the 師傅 of Yemen? Yes. It doesn't matter. Chun Ma Sun. Alright? So we are not talking about the history. And I learned Yemen in 2010. And then after 8 years, I consider myself a graduate. And I still visit my seafood maybe once per 2 months to polish myself, to prevent myself become too rusty. And this is the idea. So every time when I visit seafood, we practice, goes out, we fight each other. And most importantly, he always remind me the basic principle and concept of Wing Chun. Okay, what is the very basic theory or the principle of Wing Chun? Stephen, what is the very basic concept of Wing Chun?
Well, like sink, relax, and eat. My seafood taught me all this.
Okay.
How do they sink, relax, and eat?
What you said actually is quite advanced. The basic principle is 3 things. Sit the central line,
Yes.
guard the central line, and stay the middle. Or we can say the middle. Sit the middle line.
Yeah, my seafood told me that you have only one target, which is your central line. You have to know exactly where your central line is.
Alright. We call the middle or central line doesn't matter. 長中、回中、流中. This is a very basic principle. Why is that? Now the structure of the Wing Chun is not complicated. We only have 3 sets of 拳, or exercise of 拳. 小連頭、沉拳、沉橋. 標誌. And then we only have 2 weapons. 八斬刀 double sword. And then 6點半棍法. And we also have the wooden dummy 無人裝 and the 黐手. That's it. So how long it take to learn all this technique?
It can take a long time depending on people's ability.
Yes. If you learn,
For example, I just finding the bridge.
oh I see.
Up to now, and beauty just some basic steps.
Okay, alright. If you learn once a week, say 2 hours a week, within 3 years, then you learn all these techniques. But whether you can apply it, whether you can use it, depends on, as mentioned by Stephen, your understanding and how much time you practice. So 8 years is good enough, I believe. Okay, now, the first objective to teach you how to make your Wing Chun punch, 日字衝拳, right? How do you hold a fist? For the ladies, normally people hold a fist like this, 4 finger, bend the 4 finger, and put the thumb on top, right? No? You put bend 4 fingers, and then put the thumb on top. Now never like this. You punch someone, you hurt your thumb. And never, ever like this. If you hit somebody, you will break your thumb. So basic principle is like this, okay? And the wrist must be very firm. When you're facing people, no, this is 日字衝拳, it's like this. So let me demonstrate to you the very basic 小念頭. 小念頭 is very simple. Come here, punch, open, come back. In the middle, punch, open your hand, make a circle, come back. Now I make quick motion. times. But in practice, very slow. But for each time, I make it very quick. Okay? And then left hand side, hands out, come back. Come back. 3 times. First part, second part. And then third part. That's it. This is not that. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to mix the Jisunggu. Okay, Stephen, come here. We teach all our classmates, right? So, anybody want to learn the punch? So please stand up. Just stand still, and then bend your knee. So until your knee can cover the toe, that means you cannot see your toe from here, then good enough. So with this, with 2 fists, right here. Okay, open your toes. Like this, open. And then open your heel. Alright. And then you put your in the middle, put your hand in the middle, left hand side, until the elbow pointing your middle. Alright? Punch. And then open your hand, make a circle, come back. Repeat. On the right hand side, punch. Open your hand, come back. Now your weight, 60% of weight on the heel, 40% on the toes. Okay? And you imagine this is a ball piecing from the top, the middle of your head to the bottom. This is how it's there. Don't like this, don't like this, don't like this. Don't like this, don't like this. Always like this in the middle. Alright? So this is the Jisunggu. In the middle, punch. Put the other hand on the top. On top. Put the other hand on top of this one. Punch. Punch. Now slowly pull down this and then punch. Always punch on the same position. Imagine this position is about between your nose and your chin. Alright? Pull down a bit, punch. Pull down a bit, punch. Pull down a bit, punch. Straight, straight, straight. Now, don't like this or don't like this. Like this, very straight. Well, you can do that. You just punch me. You just punch me. Okay. Either hand. Maybe this hand is better. Okay. Yeah. I punch you first. I punch you first. Then you punch me. Yes. That's it.
Hey, this is good. It's dangerous.
Okay. So this one, and then pull down. And another one. That's it. Good enough. Yeah, very good. Yeah. And then yeah. And then one. With this time, this hand, you punch, block, pull down, and punch. Alright, very good, very good. Alright. Punch. And then you pull down, and then punch, and then that be the last. At the beginning like this. This thing zone. Imagine we have no mirror in the past. And then we imagine this bamboo standing in front of you. When you like this, then you get to raise the middle line. Okay. All the important component is on this middle line. So when people want to fight you, in the Western style, people prefer open or like this. And then some people like this. There are limitless possibilities. You can imagine. And we never predict. We always control the whole environment. the active, proactive move in Wing Chun. So no matter you want, in which way, you punch me. Like a genuine fighter. So normally you want to attack me. What hand you want to use? If I put like this, if you punch me like this, so what I'm going to defend? I can like this defense, like this defense, right? So if you want to, it's going to punch me. If I put in the middle, what are you going to do? You have to take care of my hand first. So this is a fact, okay? Either it's block, whatever, yes, exactly. So you control, you're under control. So that's why we sit the central line, because we can control the whole line.
In 小李云考, there's a move like this. Can you explain what is it for?
Oh, this Asian time, you mean the second part, right?
Yes.
1, 2, and come back like this. So when you are owned by somebody, maybe you try to demonstrate.
Browser.
Maybe like this. Okay. Yeah, you have to smoke it like this. This, okay. This. And this idea is like this. Yeah, you know what happened,
Alright.
And then another part is like this. Alright. Similar thing. This in Thai, people like using like this. So you try to break it. Yeah, like this. Well, after you know the exercise, your seafood will explain to you one by one what's the use of this one.
Is there any further question? If no, we thank you, Dr. Chan, for spending your precious time with us. And this is now our meeting now, and we prepared some refreshment, and you can enjoy it yourself. Thank you, Dr. Chan.
Hubert and I have to talk about Sunday, right? To make you guys more confident. The word is confident. When you know something, when you know a motion, it could be Wing Chun or any other thing, then you could protect yourself and protect the people around you. You become more confident. And that confidence can apply into your work, into your career. Okay? So confidence, methodology. Why methodology? When you fight, when you are actually forced into a fight, you don't want to initiate a fight. You don't want to never throw the first punch. But you're forced into it. You have to have a method, right? You cannot just go crazy, right? Throwing things and flinging arms and legs and all that. You must have a methodology, a method. Okay? And the third one I always like to say is the logic. When you do even sports, any kind of sports, tennis, he mentioned tennis, Dr. Hubert, and athletic, basketball, football, anything that you want to do in the sport, you have methodology, logic, and confidence. That's why, universities actually promote sports, right? I see the video, in the elevator. You have a lot of athletes, representing the college, track and field, swimming, basketball, whatever. And that would instill confidence, methodology, and what? What is the last thing I just said? Logic. It's logic, right? If I want to punch you, you don't want to kick me, you want to block the punch first. That's logic, right? You're going to do the logic right. You don't go crazy, you don't misstep, you don't make your step, wrong. If you make your step wrong, then you get hit, then you get killed. Okay, that's what I want to say. Okay, today, this is not about fighting at all. This is not about, 打交. This is about confidence, logic, and methodology. Thank you so much, Hubert. Thank you.
Thank you, Hubert. No. It's really one of the very interactive talks or sharing that I have ever participated. Thank you so much. And it's fighting somehow, literally fighting rarely happens. But fighting sometimes or most of the time happens perhaps in the workplace, during your project work, right? Sometimes perhaps you're not the one who initiates the fight, but when somebody initiates the fight, you know the logic, you know the methodology, you know the philosophy behind it. My takeaway is just as I mentioned to Hubert and Philip, let go before you pick up. Even on your daily basis, you encounter a lot of stress, then I think the idea is help you. You need to let something go before you pick up and then move on. So thank you so much. Thank you, Hubert.